ILUS is hitting a wall at 50 cents. Welcome back, ILUS Army. Isn't it amazing that I'm talking about ILUS hitting a wall at 50 cents? Not many people truly believed that this would happen just a few months ago when the stock was less than 5 cents. But ILUS is having an incredible year, and I feel that this is only the start. The company has a strategy in place that will see them eventually uplist to the NASDAQ, including huge acquisitions and major strategic partnerships. As ILUS close in on even more acquisitions now, we are getting closer to the goal every day. So ILUS Army and ILUS family, smash that like button and help put ILUS in full view of every investor on YouTube, and let's keep this upward momentum going. I believe that this is my 10th ILUS video over the past 6 months. Help me make this the most liked video I've ever had on the channel. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Now let's get into it. The company has been in the process of successfully completing multiple acquisitions in 2021, whilst also working on multiple large deals which all form part of the company's NASDAQ uplist plans. ILUS recently completed a shareholder questions and answers video and an update video where JP answered questions and gave an update on year-to-date performance, deal progress, strategy and upcoming plans. I have included these and links to even more important updates from ILUS in the description to the video, so check these out. These are in the first links below. ILUS updated on its 2021 performance, which includes the signing of pre-contract agreements for 3 US acquisitions, adding a further $12 million in annual revenue to the company, which will mean that the company will have acquired 6 companies in 2021, and ILUS confirmed that it has multiple acquisitions in the pipeline as it looks to close out 2021 strongly and carry a great deal of momentum into the new year. The company has also confirmed that the third quarter of 2021 has been its strongest quarter yet, with revenues of more than $3 million and actual sales were closer to $4 million, with additional orders coming in during the quarter that were not possible to invoice in time due to shipping delays. This is something that I looked closely at in my last video. The level of growth that the company has achieved this year in both business and financial terms has been incredible. BCD Fire was recently awarded the second phase of the Burj 2020 contract, which is an additional $1 million contract, and I spoke about how this contract together with certification opens the door for ILUS to expand rapidly and go for much larger contracts. And that is seen by ILUS upscaling the labour force of BCD Fire and is now targeting several large contracts in the region. Simultaneously, ILUS' recent acquisition, Bullhead Products, is in a strong position to win a $1.1 million contract in Mississippi with the prospect of a long-term ongoing vehicle contract with the customer, which is a prominent global company. Now, in my opinion, this could be huge. You might remember that although Bullhead Products currently services customers across the US and has supplied customers internationally, additional immediate plans for ILUS will be to promote the current products to truck dealers such as Ford, Dodge, GMC, where there has been interest in the past but not enough manufacturing capacity to fulfill additional stock orders. So I think that the prospect of long-term vehicle contracts with a prominent global company could well be one of these. And that would provide a huge boost for the company, and a deal with the likes of Ford or GMC would really give ILUS truly global recognition. With ILUS being in a position to rapidly upscale Bullhead's manufacturing capacity too, Bullhead should be able to service the numerous distribution inquiries from around the US which it has not been able to move forward with due to its order books being full. If you're new to the channel and want to hear more about exciting stocks about to make huge gains, then hit that like and subscribe button. Find out about these stocks before they make huge gains instead of finding my videos when you are chasing. Never miss a video that could potentially make you a lot of money. I've been covering ILUS for nearly 6 months now. Back when this company was only 5 cents, I was making videos saying that this had the potential to be a $1 company. And I feel now that this could go much higher than that. We are already 50% of the way towards $1. Don't be missing out on these videos. Turn on the bell notification and stay up to date. ILUS's partnerships with Take Leap and Millennium are continuing to develop, with the virtual reality training being a result of Take Leap's partnership, and the ILUS R&D team is currently conducting autonomous fire vehicle testing in conjunction with Millennium for a customer requirement. I felt at the time that this partnership was going to be huge for ILUS, but we have not heard too much about Millennium over the past few months. But every single partnership and acquisition that Nick and JP have done in 2021 has had a huge strategic importance. So I feel over time we will see the true strategic impact of this. ILUS is now beginning a partnership with a prominent New York-based first response software company. Again, this is a strategic partnership. ILUS will be entering into a unique and exclusive partnership with the company and expects to generate significant revenue from the sales of its disruptive technology that is predicted to transform the emergency response industry. Nick is currently in Europe working on the astronomical European deal, which ILUS confirmed will take place in 2 parts. The first part, which ILUS hopes to complete this year. Guys, it is November now, so there is literally only weeks left in the year. This deal is happening very soon. This will provide a huge catalyst for ILUS, and investors are becoming aware of this. This is why we've seen the share price start to move again this week. The second part, the astronomical part of the deal, will involve larger fire vehicles, military vehicles and associated large manufacturing contracts that should take place in early 2022. ILUS clarified that the EU acquisition is a privatization deal which involves taking over manufacturing plants, its operations and 1,500 staff. The manufacturing plant supplies several countries across Europe and globally, including key regions which ILUS plans to break into. So let's just look at the numbers here. This is a monster of a deal. 1,500 staff, multiple manufacturing plants across several countries. When we look at where ILUS started 2021 and where the company is going to finish 2021, then we can see clearly the incredible progress that has been made. Back when this was only 5 cents, I said that ILUS reminded me of an early Alpine 4 Technologies. The same low 5-cent share price with similar huge plans. And I felt that if ILUS could implement their strategy successfully, then they could very well achieve similar types of gains. From November 2020 up to February 2021, Alpine ran from 5 cents up to 9.49, giving an incredible nearly 20,000% gain in just 3 months. Alpine was a millionaire making stock. ILUS could be the same. ILUS was only 5 cents as recently as August. Alpine spoke about getting everything together with a view to uplisting to NASDAQ. 99% of investors laughed at the idea of a 5-cent OTC getting to NASDAQ without some sort of reverse split, but Alpine 4 Technologies did it this year. So I'm sure you can see why I'm drawing similarities between the companies. ILUS too have said the same thing. They are planning to uplist to NASDAQ without doing a reverse split. Most investors laughed and thought that this was nonsense when ILUS was only 5 cents. But I fully believe ILUS will get to NASDAQ. Now, to be honest, I did feel that getting to $4 in order to uplist was a bit of a stretch. And I said this in my last video, that I thought that in order to get to $4, ILUS would need to do some sort of small reverse split. But I overlooked a couple of key uplisting requirements in my previous video that mean that ILUS won't actually need to get to $4. The company will meet certain criteria which makes the $4 requirement unnecessary. Management have said time and time again that there will be no reverse split at any time, and I want to highlight right now that ILUS have backed up absolutely everything that they have said this year. Everything that they have said they will do, they have done. So I have no reason to doubt that JP and Nick are 100% sincere in what they say. This is something that I will talk about more in a video that I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm trying to keep my videos as close to 10 minutes as possible from now on. If you've watched my videos over the past few months, you know that I try to get as much information as possible into each and every video. But the more information I put in, the longer the videos get, and views drop significantly on longer videos, which completely defeats the purpose. So drop a like on this video and help ILUS be seen by more people. More people viewing ILUS videos equals more people considering investing in ILUS. Let's keep the current upward momentum going with increased investor interest in the stock. ILUS has been working on a significant UK acquisition as part of the next phase of its acquisition strategy. The UK acquisition is for a group of 4 companies which are incredibly well aligned with the ILUS strategy, so this will bring the ILUS family up to 10 companies in 2021, which is incredible and will add annual revenues of approximately $10 million. ILUS remains focused on uplisting to NASDAQ and is therefore acquiring the highest quality assets into the company. ILUS's goal is to become a conglomerate, a large multi-industry and multinational company operating multiple business entities under one corporate group. And as part of this multi-industry plan, ILUS plans to acquire multiple renewable and sustainable energy companies to build on efforts with existing eRaptor electric vehicles, with its own vision on electric vehicles to form part of the group as well. As well as this, they are looking to partner with and acquire multiple IoT and software technologies that complement current acquisitions and ongoing strategy in the emergency response space. In case you missed the recent news that ILUS was recently looking to acquire a 9-figure revenue company, ILUS started due diligence on a company which has annual revenues in excess of $100 million, and this forms part of the ILUS NASDAQ uplist plans. As part of these plans, ILUS will be acquiring a significant global firefighting equipment company which is a household name in the global firefighting industry. ILUS then aims to repeat the process with a large global fixed firefighting system company. The company confirmed that it will present its full roadmap and NASDAQ uplist plans in much clearer detail at the ILUS annual shareholders meeting on the 28th of January 2022. So when we are looking at these types of companies, we should always be looking out for major catalysts. And this is clearly one on the 28th of January. But there is more. November is an exciting month for ILUS, as we continue with multiple acquisitions, large deals and significant partnerships. We will then file our strong third quarter results a few days before meeting many of our shareholders in New York and Las Vegas. So that week in January will be huge, and I fully expect a huge price increase before that date. And much sooner than that, we have another acquisition on the table. Just yesterday, ILUS tweeted, "We have begun due diligence on our first potential California acquisition, which has incredibly innovative and very well aligned technology." Meanwhile, other UK and US acquisition decisions are progressing positively. So this is huge. So ILUS Army, that brings us to the end of the video. If you've watched all the way through, then hit that like button, it really helps the channel out a lot. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with ILUS and other companies that I cover on this channel. Turn on notifications and I'll catch you in the next one.